Okay, so first I'm using Soap and Glory's Catch a Wrinkle Moisturiser. And this is important to use because the powder that I'll be using kind of dries your face out. So you want to apply that all over your face. Make sure it's fully rubbed in before you put your powder on as well. Next I'm using Barry M's foundation in white, and it's number 1. So you want to put this all over your face. And make sure it's all kind of rubbed in. I'm using my hands just because it makes my foundation go on better, especially when I'm using powder over the top. You can use a brush, it's just general preference as to what you want to use. I'm using Aromalee's powder, and it's the white powder. And I'm just putting that onto a small brush and blending in. Just kind of dabbing it on across. Make sure you do over your eyes as well and under your eyes. And around. Using a large brush. And this is in the Beauty UK palette, which is really cheap. I got it from Boots, and we're going to be pretty much using the whole 2 different palettes from Beauty UK, so check those out. And we're just contouring our nose at the moment. I'm using the purple from that palette. It's just your average purple colour. It's matte, there's no shine to it. And I'm just blending that in a straight line from my nose and blending outwards, making sure that it goes up to kind of meet your eyebrow. I think Claire's Accessories do the Beauty UK palette, so I'm not sure. The 2 I've got is the one with all the browns and the blacks and the white, and then obviously this one that's multicoloured. Next up, I'm putting a little bit of the ice blue over the top of that purple. Just blending that in. Going back in with the purple. Now I'm smiling and I'm doing a kind of long triangular shape that goes from the bottom of the apple of my cheek down, and then I'm contouring around and up to my cheekbone and down. I'm just copying what Johnny Depp, who plays the Mad Hatter, actually has on in the pictures, and I also, when I went to see the film, I was kind of looking at his makeup. And then I'm blending out and blending up. I'm kind of making the area straight under my cheek and down darker than the rest of it, and then I'm blending out. Just doing the other side. Again, I'm making that area darker, and then I'm blending out. It really helps if you smile, because then you can actually see the lines in which you need to kind of darken and contour. I'm using the purple for this as well, the same purple that I used for my nose. I'm just blending out with a large brush. Taking that ice blue again, and I'm just kind of putting that on. Going back to the purple to deepen it. Using the pink, and I'm just adding it into the line kind of just below my cheek, and kind of blending that into the purple. Going back over it with the purple. Aromalee, again, the white powder I used before, but this time this is the glistening twilight one, which has like the reflex in it, and I'm just highlighting the areas that are exposed. because it gives you kind of like a strange glow. Using Too Faced Shadow Insurance, just applying that all over my eye, up to my brow bone, and then below my eye as well, and into the corner. Kind of going lower than you would normally as well. I'm applying the Ice Blue from the Beauty UK palette, just right up to my eyebrow. Blend in with a big brush. Then I'm taking the pink and then going over it with the purple, just to give the eyelid a kind of pinky tinge. Taking a bigger brush to blend that out. Now I'm taking the pink and I'm going underneath my eye. So above the eye you've got the pink and purple combined, and then below the eye you've got the pink, and you're kind of just blending that into your eye socket and blending out the corners. And then where your eye socket would be more prominent, you're just going over it again with the same eyeshadow but darker in that area and blending it out. Taking Stargazers in deep red, and it is a vivid red, and then we're kind of dabbing it onto the eye and then blending it out because you don't want it to be too dark red. And then I'm adding more colour as I go, adding the darker highlight or low light, as you want to call it, to kind of deepen out the eye. Using the pink again, and I'm just going over the other eye to make it darker. Now this look will look different in different lights because I'm by a window. Obviously it looks a lot kind of more bolder than it actually is. I'm going over this with White Rabbit from MAC. It's from one of their palettes, but any white will do, even a white liner, and you just went right across the lid. Now I'm using a white eyeliner, and it's also a kohl. It's from Bourjois Paris, and I've lined my waterline with it, and I've just drawn some lashes on underneath. Next I'm taking a bit of cardboard and I'm actually going over my eyelashes with the liner to give them kind of a ghostly white appearance. You can get white mascara. I have got one somewhere but I couldn't find it, so I was kind of improvising using the liner. Now I'm just using some red lipstick from Beauty Without Cruelty, and I've applied that. Now I'm applying some gloss over the top to kind of weaken the lipstick, and then I'm using Psycho Candy from Aroma Lee over the top to kind of give it that pink tinge. I'm using a brow brush and I'm brushing my eyebrows up, and then I'm going over that with the brown pencil, kind of creating strokes going up. I didn't want to stick on fluff onto my eyebrows just because I knew how to do it, but I wasn't really too sure about pulling out my eyebrow hairs really. So yeah, I'm going over it now with the orange from the Beauty UK palette, and just kind of creating feathery strokes up to give the impression of crazy browny orange eyebrows. Going back over it with a brown pencil, kind of sort of feathering it up as I go. And there you go, done. Thanks for watching, guys.